Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ladybug, and I'm gonna work on this landscape that I've got here, and what I call it. It doesn't have a particular name, so I named it. So hold on. It is Flowers Forest Landscape, and it's a 35 by 50. And I originally started it 9/25/2025. So that's what we're working on. And so anyway, okay, I thought I'd drop something, but I didn't. And so we got some pretty music playing. And we're just going to sit here and work on this particular painting. And what we're working with is 939, which is number 11. There. And shoot. Okay. If you'll hang on just a second, I gotta let Lily in. Oh, I got the door locked, so that way I can keep the door shut. And that way I can keep the heat in. Come on. And so, sorry about that. Yeah, it's kind of chilly today. It is 47 degrees, and it is wet and raining today. And so it is a bit on the chilly side. So where I'm working at is right in this spot right here. And so what I'm going to do is kind of adjust you a little bit. Bring you in so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Adjust you a little more. Get you kind of centered here. There. Okay. And this is a round drill. And I started this about a month or so ago. And it has a lot of confetti in it, but that's okay. But I'm glad you guys decided to come by and visit with me and hang out for a bit. So, grab your own project, whatever it happens to be working on, and then join me. And we can sit there and listen to some pretty music, and we can just chit-chat a little bit. That kind of good stuff. Now, I'm sure I'll get a little quiet because I don't have, like I said, I don't have a whole lot to talk about. So I'm having to pick stuff out of my brain as we go. So anything and everything is kind of random. Okay. Yeah, but I had to let Lily in. She was out there and she wanted to come in and eat. But she's going to have to stay put until after this video because I'm not going to jump up and let her out. She can stay put for a while. Not going to hurt her a bit. And Frankie, she's over on the bed asleep. She's taking her afternoon nap. So, anyhow, hopefully Lily doesn't decide to try to jump in the middle of this while we're trying to diamond paint. Yeah. Sure you can hear her jumping and her bell ringing. Yeah, it's been raining here for the last 2 or 3 days now. Starting to wonder if the sunshine's ever going to come back. And so anyway, yeah, I was watching Star this morning, and she got in 3 paintings. I think it was 3 paintings from this place called DiamondPaintingFactory.com. Okay, and I went over and checked it out, and looked at a couple of them, and ran it through to be ordered just to, find out what the um, what the shipping and stuff was going to cost, because the diamond paintings are basically free, and all you're paying for is shipping and handling, taxes and shipping and handling. And I ordered 2 pretty good sized diamond paintings. They were 45 by 50, 55, 45 by 55, and it has ABs in it and all the other good stuff. And average painting looks like it's got like 35 plus colors, maybe. And so anyway, but unfortunately, it didn't pass through the ordering process. So what I have to do is I have to call the bank and tell them to authorize them processing this stuff, because it's from a company I haven't used before. And so, but I'll do that tomorrow and get that all straightened out. And then I can go ahead and get them ordered. But the shipping and handling on those 2 paintings with tax was $20.98. And those are 2 pretty good sized paintings. And the paintings have ABs in them. And they're round drills, because I kind of prefer round over the squares. Don't get me wrong, I like the squares too, because I like the detail that the squares give, but I also like the round ones too. So, anyhow, get over there. Yeah, it just doesn't want to sit right there. There we go. Anyhow, and so we will go back after I call the bank. I'll go back and reorder them. So, but that's okay. But I thought I'd give them a try and check it out. And I'm going, by what Star is saying. She says they're nice paintings. They seem to be nice canvases. And she went through them very thoroughly, because I think she said that this was a new company for her too. And I said, well, okay, well. So I went over and checked it out a little while ago. Yeah, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so right now the bank is closed. Yeah, our bank closes at 4. So I will give them a call tomorrow. Yeah, my daughter says they're coming into their slow season where she works. And so a lot of people have decided to quit and go on to another job during this time period because it is kind of the slow season. But it doesn't stay. It's not that long of a slow part time. It picks up pretty quick. Um, you know, it slows down about this time of the year, and then it picks back up around March. So, but my daughter says she's going to just ride it out and whatnot because she's been there for a little over a year now. And so she's just going to continue to work there. And, and then when it picks back up again, she'll be start racking up the hours, a lot of hours, which that's fine. Anyhow, so but as you can see, I'm working on this fairly large square right here. Okay, and what I'm working on is the D's, which they're kind of scattered. They're here, they're there, they're up in here and over here. And so we'll just work with what we're working on and sit there and chit chat while I'm at it. But like I said, it has a lot of confetti in it. But that's why I'm working on such a large area. You know, are you being able to see what I'm doing? Probably not. Lily, stop. She's getting rambunctious. Okay. And so anyhow, but as you can see, it's a fairly good sized area that I'm working on. I got quite a bit done on that ghost from the other night, you know. And I was going to work on the lighthouse, but I never got to it. So I want to get some of these done, and that way I can start something else. You know. Yeah, I saw this particular painting, and I just fell in love with it, so I started it right after I got it. And I know it's got a lot of confetti, but I love the picture. You know. And so I hope you're enjoying the music. It's a combination of nature and music all combined together. It's very, very relaxing. Mm. Yeah, I like listening to that. It's a group. It's not even a group. It's a couple of guys, and they're called Inca Gold, INKA Gold, and they do a lot of older music um, like The Last of the Mohicans. They got Ghost Riders in the Sky, Endless Melody, things like that. And it's all done with a guitar, a flute, and a regular type flute, and then a pan flute. And it's really some beautiful music. But unfortunately, I don't want to run into getting in trouble for using somebody else's music on my video. So unfortunately, I can't play any of it to you. So if you're interested in it, and interested in what it sounds like, just look it up on YouTube. And it's, like I said, it's called Inca Gold, and it's done by two, I guess they're Native American people, men, and oh, it's some beautiful music. They really give a beautiful rendition of some of the songs that he plays, and I really like him. So, no, you're not going out right now. Go lay down. Go find some place to lay. And so anyway, so like I said, I do a lot of watching of videos while I diamond paint. And then when I'm not doing that, then I'm listening to music. So, yeah, my daughter ordered some stuff for the new dog. She has to, she had to get herself, I guess it's called a shock collar, because the new dog, Dottie, she's 11, almost 12 months old, and she has been pretty much allowed to run and do whatever she wants without correction. So, and unfortunately, because of that, she is very hard-headed and hard to get her attention. And so she got this collar, and it's got it's an electric collar, yes, but it also has like buzzing or vibration to it, so that way it'll get her attention, and hopefully she won't have to use the actual shock part of it very often. Once she understands that, you got to pay attention to what people are trying to tell you, and then she got a real long leash, so that way we can put her outside right when the weather's good, and she can burn off some of that excess energy, without running the entire neighborhood. Because unfortunately, we do not have a fenced-in yard. So once Dottie gets used to and does better what I call retrieving in the aspect of coming when called, then we can start letting her run and burn off some of that energy with the zoomies, and without her going completely all over the neighborhood and disturbing all the neighbors. But with our commands, we can pretty much keep her in the yard. That's what we do with the other dogs, and they all pretty much stay in the yard. Oh, come on. And so we're working on that with little Miss Dottie. On top of that, she's a pretty good stout dog. I mean, she's about between 70, 75 pounds, somewhere right in there. She's not a small dog. And when she's pulling continuously on her leash. And so we got a lot of work to do with her. Apparently the people that had her before didn't do a whole lot with her. Pretty much left her to her own devices, more or less. And from what my daughter was saying, they kind of kept her in a back bedroom by herself most of the time. So she didn't get a whole lot of training. So, but she's a good dog. She's sweet as can be. It's just that she's just not, she doesn't have any discipline. And she's got to learn a few manners. That's all. Yeah, my daughter has to, when I come out to like get a cup of tea or something, and she's loose, my daughter has to keep a hold of her until I can get in and sit down somewhere. Well, that way she doesn't knock me down. Because unfortunately she does like to jump up on you. And when you got 70 pounds of dog hitting you in the chest, yeah, it's just a little bit much. Especially for these old bones. Anyhow, but she's sweet as can be. I like her. She's a good dog. She's going to turn out really good, I think. Yeah. She comes and sits in the bedroom with me, and she'll sit right next to me and put her head on my lap, and I'll sit there and pet her while I'm diamond painting. So like I said, she's not that bad of a dog. It's just that she's been allowed to pretty much run wild and do as she pleases, kind of thing. But I need some more wax here. And so, other than that, she's a really good dog. She's a little big. She got big, dark, deep bark. Yeah, me and her, we have these growling contests. She'll growl and I'll go, and I'll growl back at her. And then we'll have pretty much this growling conversation going on. My daughter gets tickled with it. She likes everybody. She's really good with everybody. She's getting better with the cats. Cats aren't too sure about her, but I think she thinks the cats are chew toys. And the cats don't appreciate it very well, to say the least. Yeah. We're doing pretty good. We're getting there. Got a lot of them done. As you can see, it's going to take a while to get this corner done. Yeah, but it is a beautiful painting. I knew when I bought it that it was going to have a lot of confetti. Trees and flowers and stuff like that always have confetti. And this one here has got trees and flowers, and it's got, I think it's got a river or a creek that runs through it. Yeah. And so it's going to be pretty when it's done. It's just going to, like I said, it's going to take a little while to get all this confetti done, because there's a lot of it. Yeah. I don't have the heat on. I've got my electric blanket on, and it's across my lap. And then I've got a couple of candles that are burning that's scented, so it makes the room smell good. And with the door closed, it helps to keep the Helps to keep the room warm. So I don't have to turn the heat on yet. I am going to have to turn it on probably either tonight or tomorrow night, because it's supposed to be getting down into the 30s. I think tomorrow. I think I said it was supposed to get down in the 30s tomorrow. Let me look real quick. Let's see. Well, right now it's in here in Chickamauga. It is 48 degrees. It's gone up a little bit. Let's see. And humidity is 97%. So I'd say that's a lot. Let's see what else we got. Okay. All right, today it's supposed to be down to 45 tonight. And then Thursday, right? I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's supposed to be down to 41. Friday is supposed to be 38. All right, and then it'll gradually start going back up again. That's what it's saying. But it's getting chilly. So let me close that. There we go. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, so hope I'm not boring you. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason I'm not getting the notifications for the lives like I used to. I'm not sure why, but that's why I've been missing a lot of the lives. A lot of times I'll catch them, at the tail end, but I'm not getting notified when they come on. So I'm gonna have to check and see what's going on with it, and what I can do to fix that. Yeah. Anyhow, so we're getting there little by little. Yeah. One thing I don't like about this setup I've got is that light glares right on the back of my glasses. And it's hard to see with that glare. Excuse me. Yeah, I had my daughter made some pork steaks and scrambled eggs with strawberries and toast for our lunch today, which turned out really good because I had a half of a pork steak. I had 4 or 5 whole strawberries. I had a couple of pieces of toast and a scrambled egg. That's what I had for lunch today. It was good. Usually when she cooks for herself and her husband, she usually cooks something for me too. Because left to my own devices, I don't even bother. I don't. Because just for one person, it's really, you really don't feel like cooking just for one. So I end up having a sandwich, or I'll eat some crackers with some peanut butter on it or something. Just not I don't cook for myself, because it's only just me. Now, I do occasionally. I'm not going to say I never do, but I do occasionally. Mm. Well, we're getting there. We're making some progress here. Yeah. Mm. And then I was watching Miss Linda. She was working on a train, I think, some kind of train, supernatural train or something like that. I don't know. Anyhow, she got it was from I think it was gifted to her. And it was from Dreamer Design, I think, and it looked really nice. It looked good. I tell you, she can truly put out those diamond paintings. Let me tell you, she does diamond paintings fast. Me, I'm not very fast at it at all because I have to stop and take breaks. So, because my arthritis acts up after a little while. Yeah, we fixed a big old pot of chili the other night, and my grandson was a happy camper. He likes his chili, especially at this time of the year. Yeah. Now, me, I'm a big soup person. I like all kinds of soup. A big soup. I inherited that from my mom. She was the same way. She loves soup. She could eat even in the summertime. She likes soup. We used to, when I go over to visit her 1 or 2 days a week, I'd stay and lunch with her, and we'd have a bowl of soup and a couple of hard rolls with some butter on it, and that's what we'd have for lunch. Yeah, and another one of my favorites is romaine noodles. I like noodles. I don't like them all the time, but I do like them on occasion. And so anyway, some people like the beef romaine noodles. Other like the chicken. Me, I like the pork ones for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. And I can take, like a couple of pieces of bacon and crumple them up and throw in there with it. And it rounds it out real nice. Makes a nice meal. Yep. I used to take the beef romaine noodles, and I would cook the noodles, and I'd slice up mushrooms, and then I would have uh, sometimes we'd have like a little bit of hamburger, and I'd ground the hamburger and brown it and drain it, and then I'd throw it in with the noodles. So it was like all in one meal, you know. That's a poor person's meal. Now, not so much because, poor people now, they can't afford all of those, that meat anymore like we used to. Used to be it wasn't nothing, but boy, it is now. Can't hardly afford to buy a hamburger anymore. It's almost as bad as trying to buy a steak, you know? Hmm. Yeah, Lily's over there next to the door going, I want out, I want out. You're fine. You got food and water in here. You got a place to go to the bathroom. So you're fine for a little while. Yeah. Over there. Anyhow, so we had last night we had it's like chicken Alfredo cooked in a crock pot, and it had chunked uh, chicken in it, and it had kind of a almost a ranch type flavor to it. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it was on in noodle. It had noodles, and it was really good. It was pretty good. It had vegetables in it, and chunked chicken, and cheese. What else did it have in it? And then it had like peas and carrots in it. It's good. It's pretty good. Wasn't bad, but it had a bit of a ranch flavor to it. So I don't know. It was good. Some recipe that my daughter found online, so she thought she'd try it. So okay, well, because she likes to try new things. She likes to try out all these different recipes. So, and she'll try something out, and we'll all try it, and we'll go, it's all right. And then there's other times she'll try it, and I go, ooh, that was good. That's a keeper. You'll have to do that again. So anyhow, mm, but she spends a lot of time collecting recipes and stuff like that. That is her favorite thing. She loves to cook. Mm. She cooks because she enjoys cooking. I cook out of necessity. I cook because it's a have to situation. But is it my favorite thing to do? Nah, not really. Oop, got a hair right there. Come on out of there. Oh, there we go. I got it. And but yeah, I'm just a mediocre cook. You know. So like I said, I don't do a whole lot of cooking. I do a little bit, not much. Mm. And usually it's something quick and easy, something simple. You know, I'll take and grill ham and cheese sandwiches, and have toasted ham and cheese, and then I'll have a bowl of soup or something. And that's my idea of cooking. uh, so, now my daughter, she loves to cook. She really does. And she likes trying new recipes and all that other good stuff, you know. That sounds like my grandson is up. Because it sounds like he's letting the dog out. Yeah, my daughter ordered those collars from Amazon. So she should be getting those in pretty soon. There we go. Yeah. I did some cross stitch the other night. I didn't do much. I only got in a couple of threads. Because I like to cross stitch at night after, and I'm just sitting there relaxing and watching or listening to a book or watching a show or something. And I just sit back and I'll cross stitch while I'm listening. Yeah. Oh, come on. I don't want to stop right now. But, it looks like I might have to get some more wax already. For some reason, I'm going through a lot of wax today. And, yeah, I figured I'd kind of try to finish a lot of this. And then I'll get on off of here because I don't want to keep you too long. Because I don't, like I said, my subject matter in the aspect of talking about stuff is limited, to say the least. What have we been at it? About 30 minutes or so? 41 minutes, okay. So, but we made some progress on all these D's, which is fine by me. Yeah. Little by little. I was going through my stash and ran across a Santa Claus that I had gotten from Amazon, 2-3 months ago. I was thinking about digging that out and set it up and maybe try to do that for December. We'll see. Yeah. Can you hear her talking? That's Lily. What you want, baby? What? You want to go outside? You do. Well, you're just going to have to wait. As soon as the video's over, I'll get up and let you out. And I'm not going to do it right this minute. Yeah. But, anyhow. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that Santa Claus. It's a diamond paint. It's a round diamond. And I think I got it from Amazon a couple of months ago. And so I may do that. Yeah, I've ordered a bunch of stuff from Temu for Christmas because I found some stuff on there. I found a real nice hoodie that my grandson might like. And the price ain't bad. And it's kind of a heavy winter type hoodie. And I got it, I don't know. It was like $18, something like that. And then I found my daughter a mug that she might like. These 40 ounce mug things that we use. And so I saw that, and then I found another one, also another 40 ounce, because we use a lot of those in this house. And found another one with a green dragon on it for my son-in-law, because he likes that bright, almost like that bright lime green color. And it's that's what color the dragon is. It's that lime green and black. And I thought, that'd be a good one for him, because he's like the rest of us. He uses a lot of those big 40 ounce tumblers, And so I thought that would be good for Christmas for him. And then what else did I find? I found a great big dog toy. It's a rope with a couple of tennis balls on it and knots, big knots in it, and it's really long. So I'm gonna get that for Dottie. And then I found some other dog toys for Boo Boo, chew toys. And then, get over there. And then, what else did I get? Can't remember. All I know is it's $100. It's better than $100 of stuff, but it's all of it's for Christmas. So yeah. I'm gonna finish this last one. Right. I've got a couple more in there. And then I think we're gonna bring this to a close if I can get this one to lay. Oh, come on. There we go. We got one more. Yeah. That way I don't have to pour it back in the container. So I think I've got them all. Yep, got them all. Alrighty. Well, there we go. We're done for today. Well, for a little while anyway. Because I'm going to take a break and I'm going to go get myself another cup of tea. It'll help to warm my hands up. Okay. Well, this is all we've gotten done, which isn't bad. We got a lot of it done. We're slowly getting there. I got this little bit here, a little bit right in here, and then we can move on to another color. Next one is the O's, I think, and those are kind of a green color. Anyhow, so there we go. As you can see, I'm just kind of giving you an idea. Let's see. I'm gonna try to show you what the picture is supposed to look like. It's not a very good picture. There we go. See it right there? It's a little creek, some flowers and trees. And that's what it's going to look like when it's done. Okay? Alrighty. Well, listen, y'all take care. Keep warm. Stay dry. And we will see you tomorrow. Because I've been on here, 48 minutes? So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. So God bless you. God keep you. God keep you happy and safe. And love one another as Jesus loves you. And we will see you all tomorrow. All right. God bless you. Bye-bye.